so tired. This election is just taking everything out of me, to be honest. Like, if anyone's struggling right now, especially if you're struggling right now, I want to say I'm sorry that you're struggling, but you'll get through this. I know you will. Even if you don't think you will, you will. Because when it comes down to it, stuff happens. Stuff always happens. But we are intrepid. We carry on. You know, us human beings, we just, we take what we got because, what are we going to do? We're going to go through our lives just always in fear of the worst to happen. For example, I look horrible. Like, I'm sick. My skin is uneven. I am broken out. I don't look like this all the time, I promise. But, I look like this now. Will I always look like this? No. But, I mean, it's a bad example, I know. You can't compare physicality to, how you feel emotionally, And I know that because, I'm not ashamed to say, but I have depression. I have depression and anxiety. I haven't had a psychologist in 2.5 years. Mostly because my insurance, I've been calling my insurance since the beginning of time. And nothing just ever seems to work out, Like, I've gone to a therapist. I've gone there consistently, and emotionally, it didn't make a difference for me. Maybe I didn't click with my therapist. I didn't have a psychiatrist, and it didn't click, Sometimes things just don't work out, but we keep going, I'm still here. I'm still going. Thankfully, I'm so thankful. I really am, because I could be in a worse position. I could be homeless. I could be paralyzed. There's just so many horrible, heartbreaking things that I could be going through right now, but I'm not. And I'm still going. And I'm not trying to negate the fact that even if you're not going through something horrible as horrible as these things, it doesn't mean that it's what you're going through isn't important and that it's not going to make a difference. That's not true. What you're going through, it means a lot more than you probably think it does. And if you feel that you're struggling and that you can't go through it, please don't think of yourself. Think of your family. And if you don't have family, think of the people who could be your family. Think of the people who've changed your life. Think of the people whose lives you can change. There's so many possibilities. And I know people say that all the time. Oh, nothing's impossible. Sometimes things are impossible, to be honest. Sometimes they are. Sometimes you don't have the opportunities. You don't have the strength. Sometimes you just can't. But it's up to you to find another way, to continue, to keep going, to, even if you feel you don't have a way, to convince yourself there is a way. There is a way, and I'm going to find it. And if I don't find it now, I'll find it tomorrow. And if I don't find it tomorrow, I'll keep looking. I'll always keep looking. And that's how you should think of life. Keep looking, keep going. Even if it hurts like hell. If you don't want to, if you want to give up, it's okay. But if you give up, that's it. You can't go back. And if you don't go back, you're changing not only your life forever, but the people around you's lives. because if you have a family, if you have friends, if you have someone you're taking care of, even if it's yourself, you're changing their life forever. Just think about that. Is it worth it? Is it worth giving my life up? Am I going to be ruining someone else's life? Do I want to ruin someone else's life? Not ruin, because you know what? People can make their own decisions. They can. But, you know, we're all human. We're all human. And I'm just going to leave it on that. We're all human. So when you see the news, when you see Donald Trump, think, he's human. He may not seem like it right now, but a lot of the things we say out of anger. We say out of hate. We say to get people to react, and I feel like that's what he's doing. And he's succeeded in that. We voted for him, didn't we? Well, I didn't vote, but unfortunately. But that's a long story. So, yeah, go out there, change the world. Do what you want to do. Do what makes you happy. Don't think of other people. Think of what can I do to make me happy and to make the people that make me happy happy. I know that sounds like a paradox, but yeah. Look within yourself. That's all I'm going to say. So, if you would like any videos, if no one's probably going to watch this, but oh well, it is what it is. So, bye. I know I look horrible. I'm going to go put on makeup, so you're going to see me look like a normal human being.